Welcome to the Shoe Tree Brewcast, where we talk about the latest in all things shoe tree. Also, sometimes we talk about mushrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your host, Jeff and Paul Young.
All right, welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Welcome to the Brewcast, everybody.
How's it going? Start with the beer roundup.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
So Rhubarb Sour Ale is on draft at both locations.
Yeah.
Draft only right now.
Dude, I'm loving that beer. It's really
nice.
good. I
It's
like what the
fun.
rhubarb did with the sourness.
Yep.
I really love the color on it.
Yeah, the rhubarb, other than sour, it didn't impart much flavor, but it just gave this like nice baseline tartness to the back end. So, and then with the blueberry, I thought it just worked really nice. So
Yeah, it was a great combination. So,
get in and give that one a try before it's gone.
yeah.
Handshake King has come off of cans, and I think we have a little on draft, and then hopefully next week it'll be back full force.
Yeah, we got a fresh batch coming.
So first one flew out, and then West Coast Randy's back on draft and in cans in Carson, in cans in Minden, and soon to be back on draft in Minden.
Yeah, that fell off for just a little bit. But
And then we brewed a batch of Cocoa Burrito yesterday. So
Look
week or
for
two,
that.
be looking for that. And then we had a New Zealand double kind of replace Randy for the meantime in Carson. That's still on, and that's a double IPA brewed with New Zealand hops, which is kind of fun.
yeah, everybody's really loving that one too. The bartenders were talking about it the other day. They love that one. So it's
Seems
a good
to be
beer.
a fun one coming in. That was brewed out of Minden as well. So yeah, that's a fun one. And then we have a few. I think we have like a Dortmunder and some other fun stuff waiting in line. The draft board's about to rotate a lot. We got a bunch of sours that are going to be coming off and getting replaced with new ones. So
Yeah, we're sitting on like a bunch of last kegs, so a whole bunch of beers are going to fall off, and a bunch of new beers are going to be coming pretty soon. So look out for that. I think we've got some music tonight.
Music's back.
Yeah.
Minden is tonight 6 to 8.
Yeah,
And
Canyon Light is going to be playing 6 to 8 in Minden, and I'm excited to have music back. We had a little hiatus, but
Yeah, we kind of took January off with there's
just holidays
holidays
and whatnot.
and everyone's getting back in the swing of things, and it just seemed like the acts were having a tough time. Something would come up, so we kind of just pumped the brakes for a little bit, and then we'll be getting back into full force here. So next Tuesday and Thursday there'll be music in Carson and in Minden. So all the music lovers, music's back. I'll be posting early today, reminding everyone, and then we'll be going out on the podcast too. So
Right on.
and then
Is that about it for Shoe Tree stuff?
that's about it for Shoe Tree. And then we get more and more dialed in on the canner. You know, it's Emma's last week this week, right?
Yeah, I pretty much gave her the rest of the week off because we can make do without her and give her a couple days off before she starts her new job. But that's sort of bittersweet. Obviously, I've enjoyed being able to work with my daughter and you know, watch her grow and learn a trade, and that's exciting, but it's kind of bitter because she's leaving. I guess the sweet is that she's going to do something that she loves. She's going to work at a vet office, and she's planning on getting her vet tech license or certificate, whatever that is, and it's something she wants to pursue. So I'm really proud of her for going out there and getting a job in the field that she wants and pursuing the thing that she loves, because that's in essence what we did. You know, we gave up probably some higher paying jobs to just be able to pursue our passion, which was brewing.
Right.
So it's obviously bittersweet when your little girl is kind of making her way out in the world and doing her own thing. But I love to watch it. I love to see her spread her wings. And
yeah, you were saying she was like nervous to tell you. You're like, why, dude? You're doing what you want to do. That's awesome.
Yeah, in the end, that's the goal. Is I think if you have to have a job and you have to do something to make a living, try and make it something that you love, so that it's something you enjoy getting up and going to.
And too, it's good to. I always tell people, like, do exactly what she's doing when you're young. And you can go in and work. See, what's it like? What's the day to day in a vet's office like? Do you think you'll like that?
Yeah.
Like, and then you're not spending, 2, 4, 6, 8 years in school, and then you get into your field, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to do this or whatever. So
I don't think I like this.
It's definitely a good thing to get an entry level job, just to see the inner workings of what she's going to be doing. So
yeah, so we obviously started out just kind of giving her something to do and giving her a job, and she really took to the sodas. She really liked playing and experimenting with the sodas, and she took that on and really dialed our root beer recipe in for us. If you don't know, she's made virtually all the sodas that have come out of both shoe trees. So she dialed those recipes in. I'm really proud of her for sticking with that and helping us to, with our soda program. So thanks a lot, Emma. We love you. We appreciate it. And we wish you nothing but the best in your new endeavor.
Good luck with the new job, and hope you love it, and hope it's everything you wanted it to be. So super exciting for her to be able to move on and do that. And then, for us, it's just getting some people that we already talked to and seeing, who can fill some of that role. So, just wanted to say thanks to Emma, and thanks for even too before Shoe Tree got open. Like you said, we didn't have higher paying jobs to get Shoe Tree open. So, and I think too, like I was remembering the other day when she was in high school, they're like, you can't wear alcohol shirts and stuff, and she just beat her teachers into submission.
Yeah, she wore Shoe Tree stuff every day. So. She didn't care, and I love how proud of the brewery she is. Both my kids sacrificed a lot for us to have this brewery. It's not just we give up a lot of things to be able to do this along the way, and they also gave up things. We didn't have the best stuff, and so their sacrifice was much appreciated, because now we're in a really good spot, and she always has a fallback job here
for sure.
So
then last thing would just be a 10 Gallon Spores update. We got some cool oyster mushrooms starting to fruit, and lion's mane.
So really probably the most successful batch we've had to date. We got some blue oysters fruited. We're probably going to harvest them today. It looks like they're about done, and then you see them just kind of starting to wilt a little bit. It's time to harvest them and put them in the fridge, and then we're going to harvest them today, I think, and take some cool pictures of them, and then I'm hoping we'll put them in the fridge, and then maybe tomorrow we'll do like a real simple cook up of them, and we'll record it and just kind of taste them, see what it's like. So I'm excited about that. The lion's mane is really bulging out and starting to look like an actual lion's mane mushroom. So
if you haven't seen a lion's mane before, Google like lion's mane mushroom. It's like kind of like a big snowball with like tentacles hanging off of it. They're a trip to look at.
Yeah, little teeth or something.
They're very, what I've heard is like very meaty. People will use them to make like pulled pork, like vegan pulled pork. So excited to have those coming along and having some of the best fruit we've had since the beginning.
This is pretty much the first edible fruit we've produced.
Yeah, we've had oysters that were too small, and it was just a product of not having enough fresh air circulating. So
we just didn't get to them soon enough.
So and it's crazy to think like just that little thing. There's like a fan in there that has like a filter that moves air around, and it was like probably 100-fold the size of the mushroom.
It made a huge difference.
Yeah, it's like that's crazy. So learning the little things that make mushrooms happy and not happy. So it's just one of those baby steps where came in, I'm like, oh my god, dude, look at this thing. So.
I know, they go so quick. So today, that's exciting. We'll be picking that, taking some pictures, putting it in the fridge, and then we get to actually taste the fruits of our labor. I'm thinking like super simple cook on that. Maybe drizzle some olive oil, just throw it on some like hot coals, you know, on a grill or something, and maybe some sea salt or something, and then just taste it. See what we got. In the end, the goal is to actually make a beer using mushrooms, probably predominantly blue oyster. We've got a couple names in the works too. We want to do blue oyster kolsch, which kind of just sounds cool. And the other day we thought of mic drop as one. So like mycelium, a play on words. It would be like NYC. You know, dropping the freaking mushrooms in the beer. So I'm excited to start working on a mushroom beer now that we've got this going. We've actually got some successful fruits. So that's all exciting. And I don't know. I think that's about it, actually.
Yeah. Nice quick podcast this week. Just updating everyone, and hope everyone has a good week and finish into the weekend, and appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
All right, see you next week. Cheers.